Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do one of those like dressing like my Pinterest board type of videos. I've been making this like whimsical winter fashion board on Pinterest, and I thought it would be a good time to actually try dressing like some of the inspo pictures that I've been saving. So that's what we're doing today. It's definitely a take inspiration from and try to match the vibe, as opposed to like try to perfectly replicate or recreate each look. But I think these are some of like my favorite winter outfits I've ever styled. So I hope you guys like them too, and let's jump right into the video. All right, we are starting off with a look. I was actually inspired by two different looks that I found on Pinterest, and they're both very different from each other, and like what I put together is very different from them, but I was mostly inspired by the skirt over the pants look. I think that's something that I used to do as a kid. I don't see people doing it like ever. Maybe it's time to bring this look back. I'm kind of into it. I think this skirt might be like slightly too long and bulky for this look to be perfected, but overall I'm kind of in love with this look. It's giving like frazzled English woman. It's giving I live in a stone cottage, but I'm still like super hip and fashionable. I'm just obsessed with the colors. I'm obsessed with like the pop of white sock with the loafers. I love all the different patterns. Somehow it just all works together. I don't know how. I don't know how we got here, but here we are, and like I'm kind of obsessed. Now, is it realistic to wear a very thin crop top in the dead of winter? Probably not, but the thing is, like, I would throw a coat over this look to go somewhere, and then I would take the coat off, and I'd be inside. I'm not gonna wear this to play in the snow. I feel like there's winter outfits for outdoor activities, in which case, honestly, for me, fashion comes second, because I just want to not get sick. I don't want to get frostbite. I don't want to lose my fingers, but I don't really do outdoor winter activities. So mostly what I dress for is like, where am I going? Oh, we're going to a restaurant. We're going to a museum. What am I going to wear inside these places? And then I throw a coat over it. I throw on a scarf, but then those things come off once I get there. So I still need to be warm underneath, but like it doesn't need to be insanely warm. Okay, so when I saw this picture on Pinterest, I was like, wait, I have that like exact same outfit basically. This is gonna be the closest recreation you will see this whole video. I mean, honestly, none of these are like recreations. They're just like inspirations, if you will. But yeah, this one I was like, I pretty much have all those pieces, so let's do it. This is like one of my favorite new pieces, this blue sweater. I recently thrifted it. I talked about it in my last like 2 videos, I think. I'm obsessed with it. I love the blue. It's so soft. It's an Everlane sweater, but I got it at the thrift shop for 20 bucks. Now, I'm not one to like ever wear red, white, and blue in an outfit. I think it can very much look like a 4th of July picnic table easily, but I think this is one of the rare instances where it looks really good and I'm into it. And I thought the Trader Joe's bag just went so perfectly with this. I feel like I've been really entering this era of not dressing for the male gaze. I think I've been in it for a few years now, but like it's really ramping up now. And I think this kind of silhouette is like one of the examples of like, you can wear like a slouch on slouch. You don't have to always do like big top, little bottom, little top, big bottom, like follow those kind of styling rules. You can do big top, big bottom. You can have no shape. You can just be a square, slouchy bag, and like that could look good. I'm not saying those styling rules are not useful for a lot of situations. I'm just saying like you don't always have to follow those rules. And I think this kind of outfit is one of those examples of like a lot of people would maybe look at this and think it's too baggy, like we can't see your waist or whatever the heck. And it's like, I don't want to show my waist. I want this. Actually, I could use a little more bag, you know? I would throw one of those like big scarves on here, a big coat, and I'd be like ready to rock the day. I think you can find shape in other areas. So for this outfit, I think the shape is in showing the ankle. It's the pointy little shoe at the bottom. It's the putting the hair up. It doesn't always have to be to like accentuate parts of your body that society has told us to accentuate or to make smaller. You guys. Okay, wait. I think this is the hottest outfit of the bunch. Honestly, maybe the hottest outfit I've ever put together. Now, it's mostly because of this incredible leather trench coat that I just thrifted. But I think it's like the combination of like the velvet hat, the black boots, the trench. Honestly, a black turtleneck is like one of the hottest things ever to me. Now, if I was a smoker, which I'm not, thank God, I would have a cigarette in my hand right now, and I would look like the coolest person ever. It just looks cool, okay? I don't know what it is. We can pretend. We can play fantasy here, you know? All right, so the picture that I took inspiration from, again, hot. I was like, that's who I wanna be, okay? I wanna look like some secret international spy. I decided to add like a little pop of like a pattern color thing with this little leopard shirt under here. But I do feel like, you know, if I tuck it away, I feel like it looks just as good without it, honestly. I think like kind of a monochromatic black outfit is never the wrong move. I honestly can't get over this coat. I love twirling in it. I just love the fit. I love the sleeves. I love everything about it. Guys, I just realized that this look is so Joe from Princess Diaries coded. I'm screaming. Like, honestly, style icon. Now, I actually wanted to be conscious when making this video to take some inspiration from menswear winter outfits as well. I don't believe that fashion has a gender. I think you should wear what you like, and any type of article of clothing is for anybody. I love like an androgynous look. I love playing with masculine and feminine styles. I feel like I tend to, because of like the way I was raised in this society, which is very gendered, I tend to gravitate towards feminine styles as like my comfort zone. I think it's also still like clinging to a bit of that like dressing for the male gaze a little bit. Like it's hard to break free from, guys, you know? It's like really ingrained in there. So I do sometimes like very consciously try to dress in a more masculine style, and like this is one of those outfits. I thought this guy's outfit was just super cool, very simple, but like also very conscious, I guess. Obviously, I loved the pop of color from the sock. I really liked the argyle pattern underneath like the jacket. Now for me, where this outfit just kind of needs some work, at least in terms of like comfortability and like perfecting it, is I've definitely been leaning more into like oversized items, and I still have a lot of stuff that's not oversized. Also, I don't know how I feel about the hat, but like let's put it on so I don't have to hold it anymore. This is like a question mark. Let me know what you guys think, if you like it better with the hat or not. But yeah, I would prefer if this vest was a bit bigger. This vest is like a little small in terms of like having a little more of that slouchy look. Like most of my button-ups tend to bunch up underneath this vest. And then kind of the same with this jacket. It just fits perfectly. I want it to be a little bigger so that I can wear sweaters underneath it and I can wear baggier things underneath it. But overall, I really like this fit. I love the mixing of colors. I love the mixing of different patterns. I think the hat's growing on me. I think it could be any kind of hat, honestly, and maybe even a beanie. I think this could be swapped out for a lot of different things and it would still look really good, and could potentially take it in like different directions depending on what kind of hat you wear. I think that's something that I'm really learning to play with more, is like, all right, let's dress in something dark academia, you know, pick a style, head to toe, commit to that. Now change one thing about it that's completely opposite of that style and like see how it looks, see how you feel. And I think that's kind of an important way to approach fashion because we all get sucked into trends. We all get sucked into like shopping for specific styles. Every few months, I'm looking for like a different genre of fashion, but I'm not gonna throw out the clothes that I bought 2 months ago because they're cottagecore and now I'm shopping for 70s fashion. I'm gonna learn how to combine those. I'm gonna learn how to mix and match these different aesthetics and styles that I like. So keeping on the theme with the men's fashion inspiration, what I noticed when looking through Pinterest at like men's winter style was a lot of times they accessorize with like an extra sweater tied around their neck, almost like using it like a scarf. Because I'm like, you know, I have a turtleneck, I have a cardigan. Do I need the third sweater? Probably not. But you know what? Sometimes fashion doesn't have to be questioned. Sometimes you just have to let fashion do its fashion thing, you know? And I think that's what's happening here. And I'm into it. I've just been obsessed with layering. Obviously, wintertime is the time to get obsessed with layering. But I feel like in the past, I always played it safe. Like I would try to pick layers that were all matchy-matchy. And now I'm like, honestly, if it doesn't match perfectly, that's even better. I don't know, there's something more visually interesting going on. And this is like a really practical, warm outfit to wear. Possibly the most practical out of all the outfits we've worn today. Like if I decided to go ice skating again, I would probably wear something like this because I know I'm gonna be super warm. Okay, sorry, the battery died. I had to change it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is giving funky grandpa. It's giving fashionable middle-aged man. I was worried when going into like styling some of the men's outfits that they were gonna be really boring because when I was browsing on Pinterest, a lot of them are the same exact thing. And I think that's why I tend to lean into more feminine styles because there's just so much more versatility and so many more options. But when I find more of like a masculine style that I like and that has like pops of color or maybe like a little pop of something feminine just to like spice it up, that's my favorite look. Like I feel most comfortable and most myself in that kind of look. So the inspiration outfit for this look was pretty simple, but like simple in a non-conventional way. Like simple in a Pinterest way, but like if you went to the Burbs and saw someone dressed like this, you would be like, whoa, that person is dressed really funky. You know what I mean? Like it's not internet weird, but it's like everyday life outside of New York City weird. But I did change it up a little bit. So we have like a patterned dress. We have a vest over top, but instead of having the pop of red in my socks, which I've already done in this video, I think twice maybe. I was like, let me mix it up a little bit and put the pop of red on my head, and then the socks can just be like a little neutral moment down there. And then I was like, it needs like one more thing. So I decided to add the bag. And I feel like what makes this outfit is the accessories. And sometimes that's the vibe. Sometimes that's what happens. Because I think like without the hat, without the bag, the outfit's fine. But with these two items, it's giving Wes Anderson. It's giving Boy Scout chic. I don't know, there was something very like scout leader about this outfit that I'm kind of into. I think this would honestly be a really good summer outfit as well, or like spring outfit. Obviously in the wintertime, I would probably wear some layers underneath the dress and then a coat over top, a scarf moment. I'd really love to get some more patterned dresses. I think I only have 2. I'd love to get something in like a plaid, maybe something in like a gingham. I think those are like really timeless patterns that you can wear throughout any different season. You can style them in a lot of versatile ways. Okay, so this is our last look today. This is something I would wear if I was like, I want just like a little bit of sex appeal even in the dead of winter. These are my magic tights. These are lined with fleece. They're extremely warm, but they look like a sheer tight, and that's what's magic about them. So these are really fun to wear with like a little skirt on occasion. I think this skirt could be a little shorter. Honestly, guys, I've had issues over the years with like finding the perfect skirt length. I feel like when it's too short, it's like anytime I sit down, ass is out, okay? But then sometimes when it's this length, it's like, I don't know, it's like playing it a little safe. So I would love if this was like a little bit shorter. But anyway, this is like, I don't know, drink hot cocoa in the snow. That's like what this look is, you know? Like you're trying to be cute. You're trying to be a little cute and a little flirty. I will say the inspiration picture definitely did it better, all right? Full props. I think her skirt is the perfect length. I think her sweater is a little more fitted. I picked out literally my bulkiest sweater for this outfit. I don't know why. I think I'm kind of regretting it right now. Let's try on a different one. Hold on. Okay, yes, this is better. This is so much better. I did like a little French tuck. I think this color's better. I think this does make it a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more like, just sexier. I think it's sexier. This is a sexy color. And then in the photo, she is wearing a coat. So I wanted to throw that on as well, just to like have a more of a complete look going on. I think I would have like freshly washed hair and it would be a little more like bouncy and shiny and everything. And that would allow us to not like sprint towards a hat, because I feel like when you're trying to be a little bit more of that like sexy cute, always throwing a hat on your hair and then having hat hair is like maybe not the move. I don't know. I like how in the reference photo she wasn't wearing a hat. I tried to go with that. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know which outfit was your favorite one. All of these little things really help small creators such as myself. And you know, if you just can't get enough of me, you can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify. I have new music out and more coming in early 2025, so definitely follow me on there if you want to hear the latest tunes from yours truly. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!